Bow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chad Arms, aka Chatty Bobby Olympic. And you were tuned into the Triple Flicks Mafia YouTube channel, where your boy Chatty Bobby Living 30 is doing 31 days of horror, where I watch a horror movie I've never seen, and I talk about it for each day of the month of October. Could be new, could be old, could be motherfucking ancient, could be good, could be bad, could be motherfucking ugly. We're going to talk about it. We're going to be out of your hair in 7 minutes or less. Subscribe to the channel. This one is another one from 2020 that I just checked out, and it is a movie called No Escape. We'll throw it up on the screen there. The original title was Follow Me. I'm assuming they just had to change it. It is written and directed by Will Wernick. Now, this is a guy that wrote and directed Escape Room, and I hated that movie. I saw it in the theater and hated it. I bought the Blu-ray, gave it a second shot, hated it, and then I watched it a third time thinking, well, let me try it one more time, and I hated it. All 3 times I hated it. So, I was going into this one sketchy because of that. Now, this one is R-rated. I think that was a PG-13 one. It's starring Holland Ronan Rubinstein, Keegan Allen, George Janko, Denzel Whitaker. A social media personality travels with his friends to Moscow to capture new content for his successful vlog. Always pushing the limits and catering to a growing audience, they enter a cold world of mystery, excess, and danger. So remember, they're in Russia. They're in Moscow, right? September 18th, 2020 is when this was released. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or what, but these style movies, I just don't dig, man. I will say this is an exception because I did like parts of this movie. Okay, this is not going to be a rant all the way. I did enjoy parts of this movie, but there were some parts of this movie that I just cringed at. A lot of it cringe was the main guy, Keegan Allen, the guy that plays Cole. He's this huge social media vlogger. He can't act out of a wet paper sack, in my opinion. His acting's really bad. So it's hard to take him seriously. His girlfriend was a good actress. She was a giggity as well. Everybody else that was acting was just whatever. So basically, they're saying they're going to take him to Moscow, and because he goes to all these different places and he doesn't get scared. Nothing scares him. Haunted houses. He's done escape rooms and all that stuff. So they're taking him to an escape room type thing in Moscow, where it's supposed to be one of those extreme ones. And I don't want to give too much away, but they get over there and they bit off a little more than they could chew. Okay? So, for one, once halfway through the movie, I already knew what the ending was going to be. Okay? I'm just going to say that. I'm not going to tell you the ending, but I already knew what it was. Before, halfway through the movie is an hour and 28 minutes. At the 45-minute mark, or probably before that, I could tell you what was going to happen. But that being said, I was like, don't shit on it, Chad. Watch it. It had some dope stuff. It had some dope ideas. It had some creepy parts, somewhat. Because they had some like huge like Russian dudes with like masks on that looked pretty intimidating. It had violent parts that were similar to Saw or Hostel. But then they had some really atrocious CGI. And I just can't get behind any kind of CGI blood when it comes to just movies like this. Now, if you're doing stuff that's like shark related or stuff that you have to CGI, for the most part, I get that. But when you do stuff like this, don't fucking use CGI. Quit being lazy and stop doing CGI stuff. Because some of the stuff looked like it wasn't CGI, and then some of it was. And it looked really awful. The ending, even though I knew what it was going to be, I guess that I did dig the ending somewhat. If I got to give this a rating, I'd give it a 2.5 out of 5. It's 5 out of 10. I liked it better than I liked Escape Room. It's more violent, but it's the same style of acting and writing, same director, same writer. It's that same style. And maybe it's just because I'm getting older, man. I'm 36 years old, fixing to be 37 at the end of November. And I'm just getting older, you know what I'm saying? And I like bad acting if it's done right. But when you're just not a good actor and you're trying to portray yourself as a good actor, I can see right through it. And that's what I felt like a lot of this was. But it did have some cool parts to it, so I'm not going to shit on it completely. I'm not going to watch this ever again. I rented it on YouTube. Again, like I said, I had some PayPal money, so I took, I said I'll rent 5 or 6 movies off YouTube and from 2020 to just pad the list. And this was probably, I've seen 40 movies this year as this video has been recorded. It's probably in the bottom 15. I've seen some shit turds, but it's not a shit turd of a movie. It's just got some stuff that I'm not a fan of. CGI blood, just the acting was done really, some of the decision making was kind of just like, what the hell? And it was a predictable movie. But there were cool parts in it, okay? So if you can find it, if you want to rent it for $5, it's not going to waste your money, I feel like. It's not going to be a waste of $5. Again, it's an hour and 28 minutes. So check it out for yourselves. On IMDb, they gave it like a 5.5 out of 10. Which, I gave it a 5 out of 10, 2.5 out of 5, whatever. It's a mindless horror movie. You know what I'm saying? At least it's R-rated, so it was violent. That's what I hated about Escape Room, on top of it being a shit turd of a movie. But y'all be sure to comment below and let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the movie if you've seen it. Subscribe to the Triple Flix Mafia. I'm Chatty Bobby 1130.